Voyage.
This is John Quintrell. The following is based on my life, my true story. The parts of this story you would hope are fake are the parts that are real.
It's a strange feeling having a pistol in your mouth. You can't help but flash forward to your own death. You hear the gun fire, you feel the stillness of death. Then you snap back to the present. All I could do was mumble in protest as the gun impeded my ability to speak.
Lieutenant, please!
Get out of here, Rev. Jesus ain't here. That's an order.
Don't do this, Lieutenant. I beg you. You will damn your soul if you do this.
Bad news, Rev. Soul's already damned plenty. Go on.
He finally took his pistol out of my mouth, scraping my tongue as he did so. I coughed and ran my teeth over my tongue, feeling for a wound. I spit. It took me a second to regain my composure.
Something to say, Quintrell?
I didn't do it.
Oh? Do what?
Whatever you think I did.
I know you hate me, Quintrell. Can't say I particularly blame you. Doesn't mean I'm gonna let you kill me. Grenade was a dud. Bad fucking luck.
Someone threw a grenade at you?
Tossed in my fucking window. You saying you didn't do it?
No, I didn't do it.
But you know who did.
No, sir.
But you're not surprised it happened?
I'm not surprised, no.
That the first true thing you've said to me?
You know what you've done. Are you surprised? Can you blame us? Look at what you've done. How can you think anything you've done is okay? How can you live with yourself?
Ugh, do you think I enjoy it?
I try not to think too much about you.
I'm in this for 6 months. 6 months! I kill enough VC under my command, I get promoted. I don't kill enough VC, I get demoted. What would you do if you were me?
I'd protect my men first. Promotion be damned. I'd not put my men at risk. I'd not put my men in compromising positions. I'd fight the enemy if they're actually there and let the chips fall where they may.
Should I tell the company commander to fuck off? We're not going out today. We don't have any great intel. We go out today, my guys could get hurt. We're all staying put and taking a goddamn nap. Should I tell him that?
There has to be a middle ground. It can't be like this. It just can't.
It is. I'm sorry, but it is. I was like you. I thought so too. I thought this was gonna be something to be proud of. Middle ground? There isn't one. You know what happens when they demote me? I end up burning shit. Literally. You'll see me burning barrels of human shit. And you'll think, man, that guy used to be a lieutenant. Wonder how he fucked that up.
You'd still have your honor.
When you're young, you think honor is this thing that actually exists because no one's forced you to give it up yet. But you get older, and it's not clear-cut. Like a devil comes over to you on your shoulder and tells you to push an old lady into traffic. Well, of course you wouldn't do that, right? But it's not that. What happens is time passes and you just put one foot forward in front of the other to survive. And when the choice is survive or not, you realize you'll do pretty much anything. And at first that thing is a small thing, and then it gets a little bigger, then it's anything. And that's not because you're special, it's because you're human. You want this job? You'd be me in about 3 weeks.
I don't believe that.
Well, congratulations.
Ritter suddenly put his .45 to my balls.
You throw that grenade through my window.
No, I swear to you on my mother's life, I did not put that grenade through your window. I didn't.
Okay, John.
He removed the pistol from its position, firmly pressed against my nuts. I guess I had the advantage that I was actually telling the truth.
Good talk.
Ritter left. We'd never address the fact that this conversation occurred. It would be like it never happened. Except for Len knew. I saw him when we assembled to receive our orders for the day's mission, and he wasn't the stoic type.
Thank you, Jesus.
Len hugged me like he was welcoming me home from war.
I prayed for you. I prayed so hard. Thank God.
What happened?
Not here.
Listen up, Wolfhounds. We're patrolling the Tunglung Tap village. New guy? Maybe take the rear position this time. We do this shit every day. You all know the deal. Be ready to roll in 60. Oh, and donut dollies are here. Keep your cocks in your pants.
Was Ritter trying to pacify us? The donut dollies were young women who would play games with the guys and pass out cookies and fruit punch and so on. Given the daily grind of a bunch of sweaty men with nothing but each other's faces to stare at, any visit by the donut dollies was treasured. I decided to hold my tongue for a moment and let the guys enjoy it. But as I munched on some oatmeal raisin, I practically choked. I saw two things in my line of sight. One was Ritter chatting up a donut dolly girl. The other was Merlin, who glared at Ritter from the entrance to his bunk, grabbed his M16 from inside, and lifted it up to shoot Ritter. It all happened in a nanosecond. But before I could even swallow my cookie, a donut dolly stepped in between Ritter and Merlin lowered his weapon and went back inside his bunk. It was so fast, I honestly didn't know if anyone else had noticed. But now I knew who had done it the night before. I gathered the guys discreetly, and we went into Merlin's bunk. Merlin, did you put a fucking grenade through Ritter's window last night?
A grenade? What? What happened?
Don't do that. I paid the price for it.
I'm sorry, John.
We had an agreement.
I know. I thought I could take care of it without anyone else.
He thought it was me. He almost blew my brains out, Merlin.
I apologize, John. The bastard has the luck of a saint. It was a dud.
No kidding, I thought you blew him up and his ghost was talking to us.
I had him. If it had just worked, I had him. It would have been over.
John, Ritter threatened you?
I don't know how much closer you can come to shooting someone without actually shooting them.
We'll regroup. Move up our timetable. You okay?
I don't think I'm ever going to be okay again.
Merlin!
Everyone shut up.
Merlin, you're due for a promotion.
Ritter approached Merlin's bunk with some paperwork and sergeant stripes and entered.
I'm here to promote you to E5, Merlin.
Apart from trying to kill Ritter, Merlin was due for a promotion. He was a tremendous machine gunner. But this was strange already. Usually a promotion would be handed out with more fanfare.
After I promote you, I want you to go out and start burning the shit in the barrels at the south end.
No, sir.
If you don't, you won't get these stripes.
No, sir.
Well, your decision.
Ritter took the papers, the promotion orders, and tore them up in front of everyone. He put the stripes in his pocket and turned and walked out of Merlin's bunk. I realized as he did that Ritter might have correctly suspected Merlin of trying to kill him.
That's bullshit, Merlin.
I have no aspirations of making this a career, Sally. He can keep his sergeant stripes.
We eventually headed out for the village.
Refreshing! Aiko! Soda! Soda pop cola!
Tong was our soda kid, Vietnamese teenager, maybe 17 years old. Somehow, he always knew where to find us. He'd just emerge out of some vegetation like a magic trick as we were on patrol.
Aiko! Refreshing! Sweet!
He had a wooden box with a little piece of ice on the bottom of it. He'd roll a can of soda on it until it was cold and charge us $1 for it. He sometimes didn't wear a shirt, which exposed his back that was completely scarred from napalm.
Taste good? You and I.
He spoke a little English.
Soda?
Sure, Tong.
Thank you, John.
Tong always made a point to ask the name of anyone who bought a soda from him, and he always remembered every name.
You know the kid is VC, right?
Lieutenant, the kid is a kid.
He's VC. He's going to tell them our location. We should waste him.
Aiko soda! Aiko soda GI.
Get the fuck away from me.
Tong, buddy. Give me 2.
Thank you, Richard.
I bet you he knows what the fuck I'm saying too. He's just playing dumb. The VC speak more English than they let on. These little fuckers are a lot of things, but one thing they are not is dumb. You want to die in Vietnam? Underestimate these guys and what they're willing to do to kill us. They will do anything, say anything, endure anything. They'd make great soldiers if they were on our side. A lot fucking better than you all, I tell you that.
You want a soda, Lieutenant?
It's probably poisoned.
At least I'll die refreshed.
Refreshing! Aiko cola! Soda pop!
Tong sold out. Everyone was happy to buy the poor kid's sodas, except Ritter, of course. And they were ice cold. He left once he sold everything he had. We eventually reached the village.
Stay alert, Wolfhounds!
These villagers are friendlies, sir.
No such thing as friendlies, Quintrell.
We walked through the village. There was nothing to worry about. Villagers practically waved at us. We were greeted warmly. Another 5 minutes, you half expected this to turn into a musical number with birds singing or something.
Terrifying villagers.
Are these villagers Christians?
Buddhists, actually. Mainly of the Mahayana school.
What's that?
Mahayana Buddhists believe enlightenment can be attained in one lifetime.
Do they believe in God?
They don't believe there is a creator God, but they believe in karma.
Karma.
Karma. You do good, good things happen to you. You do bad, bad things happen to you.
You're all set there, Len. Except for you never told us what you stole.
Pie.
What we talking? Apple, pumpkin, cream pie, meringue?
I'm partial to galette and chiffon pie myself.
I don't remember. I was in junior high. It had just been baked. The baker had a nice little shop. He was always really kind to me. I didn't have the money. He went in the kitchen, he just put the pie out. Something took a hold of me and I just grabbed it. I ate the whole thing by myself. Puked it up later that night. I never told him. But I went in there later with my mother, and he told her someone stole from him. He said he didn't care about the value of the pie. It just bothered him that someone would disrespect him like that.
Len, if there's one thing in this world I know for sure, it's that God forgives you on that one. Was it good at least?
It was very good. Didn't taste as good coming back out, though. I still should have apologized to the baker.
You go back home, you can buy 10 of his pies to say sorry.
Maybe I will.
There was no ambiguity. It wasn't like before. I saw the damage the bullet did as it blew through Len's face. I saw the life leave his eyes. I stared down at his body, splayed out on the ground, contorted in awkward fashion. Len was dead.
Sniper! Get cover!
Everyone dove for cover.
Eyes on.
Came from the northeast, sir.
Ritter had some binoculars and looked in that direction, but clearly saw nothing. Not that it stopped him from shooting in that general direction, pointlessly.
I'm sure he got him.
While we crouched behind hooches, Len lay there, dead, his last thoughts of regret, of guilt. I had convinced myself Len was not going to die. The rest of us could, but not Len. I had made the mistake of letting hope infect my thoughts.
Anyone got a visual?
Negative.
No, sir.
Not even a fart in the wind, sir.
The shooter was not going to be found. We knew that within a few minutes. He'd been happy to pick off one soldier and take a hike. We still had to go through the motions of taking cover, trying to guess where the shot came from, looking out into the dense vegetation around the village. The thing was, if the sniper wanted more, he'd have kept shooting. He didn't. After 20 minutes, we stopped hiding behind cover.
Wolfhounds! We search every hooch!
We went in and out of hooches, tipping over baskets and lifting mats to look for concealed holes that could be hiding weapons. As I went in and out, Ritter eyed me.
Friendly village, my ass, Quintrell!
Eventually, I heard some commotion and found Big Sally in a hooch looking sheepish with Ritter, a mama-san, and her 20-year-old son. Ritter had the 20-year-old by the neck.
There's no one your age that ain't VC. UVC? UVC!
I could tell by looking at him that this man was mentally retarded. He kept trying to reach for his mother. Ritter kept slapping him, knocking him to the ground. Lieutenant!
What?
He's simple, sir. He's not VC.
He's playing dumb! I told you!
I stepped in front of Ritter. Lieutenant, look at him. The mentally retarded young man stared up at Ritter, hurt and confused. Ritter looked down at him.
Don't ever do that again, or I will cut you.
Ritter stormed out. The mama-san cried and clutched her son to her chest. I had a couple of cans of fruit in my pack. I gave them to her. Sin Loi. We called in a medevac for Len's body. They loaded the body up and flew it to graves and registration in Kuchi, where Len's death would be recorded. Then, his body would go to the mortuary at Tan Son Ute Air Force Base, where it would be prepared, and ultimately Len would go home in a coffin on a plane. The next time Len's fiancée would be near him would be on a tarmac at an airport, where his flag-draped coffin would receive a military escort. It's all very dignified, but it's hard not to think that Len, at the end of the day, would get unloaded like baggage from a plane, and that would be the end of that. Once everything with Len was done, we returned to base, and I gathered the guys privately.
What I said about karma, it was an oversimplification. Karma's about the next life in Buddhism. Like if you do good things in this life, you are rewarded in the next life. So maybe Len will come back in a good way.
Like a gigolo or something.
Or something.
Probably the only way Len was ever gonna get laid.
Sally, stop joking around.
Just kidding.
I know, and I'm saying stop it.
I don't mean nothing by it, John.
John,
I'm not talking to you, Rich.
just cool it, man.
Len wasn't even cold. Sally here's cracking jokes. Blood still pouring out of Len's head. There's Big Sally saying his stupid stuff.
Well, shit, John. What else am I supposed to do?
You could just shut the fuck up for a minute. Ever try that?
I'm sorry.
Hey, John.
No.
John, look at me. More Lens will die. You might die. I might die. We will see more death here. A lot of it. If we can't laugh, Sally isn't insulting Len's memory. He's keeping us from joining him. At least for another moment, huh?
I immediately felt a flush of guilt. Sally was completely deflated. I'd never seen him like this. I had sucked the life out of him. I realized. I understood. What else could he do? How else could he handle it all?
That guy Ritter slapped around. I led him to that poor guy. That was messed up. And I didn't do anything to stop it. I caused it to happen, and I let it happen. Maybe I'll come back simple, like the guy.
That wasn't your fault, Sally. You didn't force Ritter to abuse him.
I didn't do what you did.
You shouldn't have to. Shit, Sally, I'm sorry. It's not you I'm mad at.
It's okay, John.
No, it's not. It's him. There's something wrong with him. He can't help it. But it won't matter much longer. We won't mess up again. Next time, it'll get done right. Because I know how to kill him now.
Someone is Killing the Wolfhounds is a production of Voyage Media. The series is produced by Nat Mundell, Robert Midas, Minody Vaishnav, and Dan Benamor. Executive produced by John Quintrell. Story produced by Minody Vaishnav. Written and directed by Dan Benamor. Based on the novel My 365 Days with the Wolfhounds in Vietnam, 1968 to 1969, A Combat Veteran's Journey, by John Quintrell. The novel is available on Amazon. A link is in the show notes. Edited, sound designed, and mixed by Nick Misiti. Original music by Derlis Gonzalez. If you're enjoying the show, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or anywhere you're listening, and subscribe now for future episodes.